10 signs a man will be rich, even if he hasn't achieved much yet. Wealth isn't just about the money you currently have in your bank account, it's about potential, discipline, and a particular mindset. Identifying the signs of future wealth in a man who hasn't yet achieved significant success can be challenging but not impossible. In my experience, there are key indicators to watch for that suggest a man is on the path to riches. It's not about flashy cars or designer clothes. Let's explore 10 signs that a man will be rich, even if he hasn't achieved much yet. 1. He's a consistent learner. There's a common thread among the successful and wealthy: they never stop learning. This isn't about formal education or collecting degrees, it's about a constant curiosity and a desire to know more and improve. A man who is always seeking knowledge, perpetually curious, and committed to self-education understands that success stems from growth, which often comes from learning. If you notice a man consistently investing time in learning new skills, exploring different fields, or expanding his knowledge base, it's a promising sign. This continuous learner might not be wealthy now, but the habit of perpetual learning often leads to wealth accumulation over time. It's not just about his current financial status, it's about the mindset he cultivates. And a learning mindset is often a precursor to wealth. 2. He's not afraid to take calculated risks. Allow me to introduce you to a friend of mine, John. John has always been the type to assess risks and rewards meticulously before taking action. He launched his first business at the age of 22, an online store selling handmade goods. Despite having limited funds, he possessed a clear vision and a willingness to step out of his comfort zone. John understood the high risk involved: he could potentially lose his investment, and his business might fail. However, he also recognized the substantial rewards if successful. Fast forward a few years, and John's modest online store has blossomed into a thriving e-commerce venture. His calculated risk-taking paid off handsomely. This isn't to suggest that every risk yields success, but the readiness to take calculated risks often indicates future wealth. A man unafraid of risks, who comprehends that failure is a stepping stone to success, is poised for potential wealth in the future. 3. He surrounds himself with successful people. Achievement often begets achievement. It's no coincidence that many affluent individuals often associate with a network of successful, ambitious peers. This is because being in the company of successful individuals can influence our own behaviors, attitudes, and accomplishments. According to a study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology, having high-achieving friends can elevate one's own level of achievement. A man who deliberately surrounds himself with successful people is likely to absorb their habits, mindset, and drive. Such exposure can profoundly shape his own journey toward success and wealth. 4. He sets clear, achievable goals. The path to wealth seldom follows a straight trajectory. It's a journey characterized by twists, turns, and numerous obstacles. However, those who attain wealth typically share one common trait: they establish clear, attainable goals. A man who understands his destination and has a well-defined roadmap to reach it is likely to achieve future wealth. He doesn't merely fantasize about success or wealth, he strategizes for it. He sets both short-term and long-term goals, with each one serving as a milestone on the journey to financial success. He isn't merely wishing for wealth someday, he's actively pursuing it. 5. He's disciplined with his finances. Wealth isn't solely about earning money, it's also about preserving it. This necessitates a specific degree of financial discipline. A man who exercises prudence in his expenditures, who saves and invests judiciously, comprehends the importance of money. He views money not as something to be frivolously spent but as a means to amass wealth. While he may not possess substantial wealth presently, his habits strongly indicate his potential for future prosperity. 6. He values relationships over material possessions. There's a prevalent misconception that wealth revolves solely around material possessions. However, the truly affluent comprehend that relationships hold far greater value. Throughout my life, I've encountered numerous successful individuals, and those who leave a lasting impression are the ones who prioritize people over possessions. They recognize that wealth isn't solely determined by one's possessions, but by the quality of relationships. A man who values connections, who dedicates time and effort to cultivate them, possesses a richness of the heart. Remarkably, this mindset often translates into financial prosperity as well. 7. He's not afraid of failure. Facing failure can be challenging, yet it's often during these times that we glean our most significant lessons. I recall the inception of my initial business venture. I was youthful, driven, and admittedly inexperienced. Regrettably, the business did not thrive, and I encountered a substantial setback. However, instead of allowing it to defeat me, I viewed it as a learning opportunity. I carefully examined my errors, absorbed valuable insights, and pressed onward. A man unafraid of failure, who perceives it as a chance for personal growth rather than a hindrance, is undoubtedly on the trajectory toward wealth. 8. He's generous. Linking generosity with wealth may appear unusual at first glance. After all, isn't the aim to amass rather than to distribute? However, the genuinely affluent grasp the importance of giving back. A man who embodies generosity, comprehending that wealth entails not only self-accumulation but also aiding others, harbors a mindset of abundance. Such an individual is inclined to be prudent and benevolent in his future utilization of wealth. 9. He's proactive. Linking generosity with wealth may appear unusual at first glance. After all, isn't the aim to amass rather than to distribute? However, the genuinely affluent grasp the importance of giving back. A man who embodies generosity, comprehending that wealth entails not only self-accumulation but also aiding others, harbors a mindset of abundance. Such an individual is inclined to be prudent and benevolent in his future utilization of wealth. 10. He has a positive mindset. Primarily, the most pivotal indicator of forthcoming wealth is a positive mindset. Wealth extends beyond mere monetary gain, it encompasses faith in one's capability to forge a thriving existence. A man who upholds a positive perspective, who trusts in his potential and discerns opportunities amidst challenges where others perceive impediments, is poised to attain richness in the future. His mindset establishes the groundwork for his endeavors, his practices, and ultimately, his affluence. Encountering a man with an unwaveringly optimistic mindset warrants attention. This might signify the most prominent harbinger of his future wealth. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new videos. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comments section down below, and feel free to stay and enjoy it until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.